Hey, what's up you guys? Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Stargate SG-1. This is Season 6, Episode 12. I'm glad we didn't just wrap it up in 30 seconds. Yeah, let's get into this one.
Are you serious?
Very.
This ship you need, this brand new ship.
Yes.
So new it doesn't have a name yet. It's not even finished.
I thought it was called Prometheus.
Sir. The more low tech, the better.
Correct, Major Carter.
It certainly defies conventional wisdom.
They're never allowed to have anything new for like more than 5
inferior
minutes.
Technology into their own.
Then what?
A task for which you are uniquely suited.
You need someone dumb enough.
On the contrary, it is both your physical prowess and military expertise that are required.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Flattery goes a long way with me. But if you're going where I think you're going with this...
When it became clear to the Asgard High Council that the war with the replicators could not be won, a plan was devised, a trap was set, one made possible by you.
By us.
The android Reese that you discovered and provided to us for study retained a single core command in her base programming, which we believed all replicators would still follow.
Then you were able to reactivate her.
No, the android was damaged beyond repair. However, the key command was activated within her neural network, amplified, and broadcast through subspace throughout the known universe.
What was the command?
To come forth.
You instructed every replicator out there to come to you.
I have a theory why you lost the war.
Command was only given once the trap was set.
What was the trap?
A time dilation device, generating a field radius 0.16 light years.
Wow, that's some trap. They created a bubble in space around the replicators, within which time was slowed down by a factor of...
10 to the 4th power.
Relatively speaking, sir, 1 year to the replicators would be about 10,000 years to the rest of us. An hour would be over a year, a day would be...
I get it.
The point is, if the plan had worked, it would have effectively bottled the replicators up in one place, and bought the Asgard thousands of years to solve the problem.
Point is, it didn't work.
O'Neill is correct. Our plan failed.
What went wrong?
We do not know. The time dilation device was constructed within a very old structure on Hala, the first planet settled by the Asgard. The device was encased in a solid neutronium shell and set with a time delay sufficient to evacuate our entire civilization. When the time came, nothing happened.
So somehow the replicators must have gotten to the time dilation device before it could activate.
So, what do you want us to do?
Fly your ship through replicator-dominated space. Repair whatever damage may have been done to the time dilation device, and activate it before the replicators can stop you.
But aren't you gonna get caught in it? No, it gives you adamant time to get away. Okay. I kind of like the idea that like they're having to immediately go on another mission within a mission.
In the past, your projectile weapons have been most effective.
Yeah, well, we don't have any projectile weapons with us at the moment, and according to Carter, we're a long way from...
Oh. Not anymore, I guess.
You towed us back into Earth's orbit.
Correct, Major Carter. The contents of your armory at Stargate Command, along with appropriate attire, food, and other supplies you may require, are now being transported aboard this vessel.
I hope you did the paperwork.
Oh, wait a minute, we have a few passengers.
They are being transported to Stargate Command.
Okay.
I haven't said yes.
He's doing like so much
You are
here.
considering.
Hey, what are you doing?
We're leaving the solar system.
Thor, little fella, that's not the way it works. It's not my ship. It's not up to me.
The journey to our home galaxy will take many hours with your vessel in tow. You may consult your superiors en route.
Hello, sir. Colonel, it's good to see you alive and well. We were concerned the X-303 was lost with all hands.
No, sir, we're all fine, except for the Goa'uld. And Simmons, of course.
Well, you were rescued by the Asgard.
Actually, it kind of looks like we'll be coming to their rescue, sir.
Does it have anything to do with the supplies and equipment that are disappearing from all over my base?
Yes, sir. Suffice to say, you might want to get upstairs and punch 1 on the old speed dial.
My grandchildren?
2, then. I think the president might want to know what the Asgard have in mind for our new ship. They didn't go for it.
They didn't approve the mission?
Well, no, they did that once they knew the stakes and the whole fate of the universe stuff. Both President and Hammond realized we had no choice.
So what didn't they go for?
The name I suggested.
For the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, we can't call it the Enterprise. The code name for the project is Prometheus. What's wrong with that?
It's a Greek tragedy. Who wants that?
Well, I mean, it's going to get
The
destroyed.
X-303 it is then.
Yeah. You guys trying to make yourself sick?
Well,
Got a lot of eggs there.
Need for refrigeration into account, so I figured we'd start with the frozen stuff. That's good.
I'll buy that. So, Jonas, first time going up against a replicator, eh?
I think I have a pretty good idea what to expect, though. Teal told me all about him, and I
He said, get your own, mate.
Dr. Jackson wrote. They're fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Well, think about it. You have a human scientist who creates this android girl who then goes on to create these replicators as a toy. Well, at least the concept of something that starts out so innocent becomes so evil. I mean, that's got to be fascinating to you.
Replicators exist merely to increase their numbers and do so without prejudice. They are no more evil than a virus.
Really evil virus.
Well, I guess we can all agree that any living being that isn't inherently evil in and of itself is capable of taking actions that are evil.
We are slowing.
We just came out of hyperspace a minute ago.
We dare proceed no further without risk of engaging the replicators. You will have to continue from this point under your own ship's power.
You're gonna wait here for us, right?
There is now another concern. Our long-range sensors have discovered that the time dilation device was indeed activated.
Well, it's good. It's not good.
Time is now progressing faster within the field.
They reversed it?
By a factor of 10 squared.
What is with you people? Time machines are nothing but trouble. Even we know that.
Clearly, the replicators have discovered a means of utilizing the time dilation machine to serve their own purpose.
Oh, what would that purpose be?
Well, I gotta tell you, this changes things. Carter, how does this change things?
I don't know, sir. I guess it doesn't.
If you wish to reconsider,
No. Full well expected the other shoe to drop eventually.
we can only hope that this will be the last footwear to fall. The coordinates to the planet have already been programmed into your navigational computer. We have modified your engines and structural integrity fields to their maximum potential to assure your safe arrival. We will monitor your progress as best we can. Good luck.
Captain's chair.
Setting course to program coordinates.
A replicator-controlled vessel approaches.
Hopefully they'll agree with Thor and think this ship's a piece of junk.
They are scanning us.
Sir, we're being scanned by the replicator ship. Stand by.
You're still in business?
Yes, sir, it's moving off. It's like we're clear to enter the planet's atmosphere.
Looking very deserted.
Throttling down to 50%.
What was that?
So they keep coming to, like,
All systems are still go.
SG-1 for help? Like, there's other races that they're also, like, allied with. Why are they not going to damn Hooper?
Get a message to Thor, let him know we touched down.
Oh look, it's the Fortress of Solitude.
Let's move out.
This can't be the only structure on the entire planet.
I'd be willing to bet the bugs ate everything else.
Then where are they?
Sir, you're not gonna like this.
This planet's surface appears to be covered by replicator blocks.
Probably more than one layer, and who knows how thick it is. Maybe miles.
So
Why
they're
would that
walking on replicators.
Well, it could be a byproduct of the reverse time dilation. In relative time, they've been here hundreds of years, but there's nothing left to consume, so they're just conserving energy.
What's keeping them here?
Who cares? Watch your step.
The protocol thing that the Cecile robot, maybe?
Sir, the original interface is still intact. You might be able to...
Who are you? Colonel Jack O'Neill, U.S. Air Force, Earth. Who are you?
The others are coming.
What do you think you're doing?
Why do I recognize that dude?
Clocks are running a little fast around here. Thought we'd stop by, wind them.
We'll be on our way.
Your companion is attempting to alter the settings on the time device, and we cannot allow that. If she does not stop immediately, we will be forced to take action.
Well, now if you do that, we might be forced to take our own action.
Tell your companion to stop.
Carter, how much time you need there?
A lot, sir. Maybe a few hours.
Hours?
Sir, the interface was completely rebuilt. I'm not even sure where to start.
Can you crank it up a little bit?
It doesn't work that way, sir.
Ironic, isn't it?
Who are you people? Because if you haven't noticed, this entire planet is paved with replicators.
We are aware of this.
Then you should also know that these things have taken millions of lives. They'll keep on doing that unless we
Are
stop.
they replicators? I don't understand.
He doesn't understand.
You know, he's standing right here.
We cannot allow you to stop them, I'm afraid.
Why not?
We are replicators.
Okay, like, maybe stop wasting your ammo. I get that you have, like, a lot of ammo on board, but that kind of feels like shooting for no reason.
Tell your companion to step away from the device.
Carter?
Your projectile weapons.
Yeah, you know, I think we'll hang on to those for a while.
Is it because
No,
they
there is no need.
ate Cecile, probably? And so they learned from her? I don't know.
Where are my manners? This is something of an occasion after all, isn't it? Our first meeting. Welcome. Colonel, if we really intended you harm, do you believe you'd be standing there? As I said, welcome.
I have a theory about the actor's name, but I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong.
We're inside your unconscious
Okay,
mind.
I'm wrong.
You'd think there'd be more lights on.
This place must be important to you.
I work here.
Your iris code is 903.
Well, that's close. Here's one for you. I'm thinking of an animal.
I never expected that you would amuse me.
I never expected you to put your hand in my head.
Your mind is incredible.
Well,
Such chaos and humor and pain. You're correct to blame yourself. Your son would still be alive, but for your carelessness.
don't do that again.
That will be your punishment each time you attempt to conceal something from me on our journey.
Rude!
Where are we going?
To every place you have ever been.
Okay. Oh, he's in charm. That's probably where I recognize him from.
Carter. Jonas.
Oh. Her hand was inside my head, and it was like a nightmare.
I think we all had a similar experience. I don't remember much of it.
How long were we out?
37 hours, sir.
Why would they bring us back here?
Perhaps we can take advantage of the situation.
Detonate the hyperdrive, you mean? An overload would cause a pretty big explosion.
Big enough to be worth it?
I honestly don't know, sir.
Go. Get a message to Thor. Let him know how massively he screwed up. Carter? What's going on?
Everything's fine, sir. You were just chatting.
About what?
He carried us back here, sir. One at a time, so we'd be more comfortable.
Thanks. It was not difficult.
Apparently, sir, we're invited to dinner.
At his request.
Whose?
First.
And you are...
I was fifth. The others are merging with our replicator brethren, but they will return soon.
Yeah, you want to let him know we've made other plans.
Exploding your vessel would only serve to feed energy to the replicator blocks on the surface of the planet. Your food stores have already been taken to the temple.
When are we expected?
When you become hungry.
That one's different.
No kidding. I mean, he comes across as almost human.
Well, he's not.
So what do we do?
Can we leave?
Well, the ship will fly, but I don't know how far we'll get. Sir, if this really is the next evolution of the replicators, we should find out as much as possible about them and try to report it back somehow.
Anyone hungry?
Nah, just stay. I'm good. But thank you for asking.
Welcome.
You'll forgive us if we don't shake your hands this time.
Please sit and replenish yourselves. Organic forms store energy so inefficiently. Yeah,
Assume you're 6th?
Yes.
our newest addition.
So kind of going girl, boy.
Sir,
I see that.
We still have some questions that we never got a chance to ask last time we met.
When our replicator brethren discovered the android Reese, they realized she was their creator. They studied her design and form and found aspects of her technology superior to their own.
Our brethren are composed of ungainly blocks.
We are composed of millions of cell units.
Oh, hey!
Microscopic in comparison.
Paul.
They combined to create this
From
form.
Dollhouse.
Like nanites, sir.
I hate those things. My creation took place in the last moment before the Asgard time device was to activate. There was a minuscule crack in the neutronium shell. I could penetrate this where my replicator brethren could not. I managed to stop the machine before it activated and eventually used it to suit our purpose.
Which is?
To increase our number. That has never changed. And now, thanks to the Asgard, we have all the time in the world. In a few short years, we will go forth as an army.
Yeah, see, we can't let you do that.
You cannot stop us.
Was it not in the same way that you became the dominant species of your worlds? Is it not a process of natural selection? The strong survive.
Yeah, but there's nothing truly natural about you. I mean, you've seen into our minds. I'm quite certain that you can all tell the difference.
Of course, we are far superior. And if you could see into the mind of an animal you would blithely feed upon, you would reach the same conclusion.
It was our kind that built your creator. You've created yourselves in our image.
No, in the image of Reese.
Yeah, now see, there was something wrong with her programming. You all know that.
The flaw in the emulation programming was discovered during my creation. We attempted to correct the error in the creation of Fifth. But thus far, he has proven to be far too
Human.
weak.
Maybe Fifth represents what you're supposed to be.
No, we won't make the same mistake again. You have your answers. Eat
Why?
to regain your strength.
Why do you care?
So you'll be strong enough
For what?
to go into your minds over and over.
Could there be any other reason we would keep you alive? It'll be far less painful if you don't resist.
Stop.
Why?
You've learned everything you need to know.
There are 4 minds to explore, at least once. And 6th is very curious to experience their thoughts. You haven't yet had your chance.
No.
I insist. I want you to see the disorder, the chaos. Recognize what they are in comparison. You need to understand what you are. Visit their memories of worlds we will conquer.
I won't blame you if you choose me. I don't know what you're showing me, but it's not my unconscious mind.
No, Major Carter. It is mine. We share much of our thought. In this way, we're connected even with our replicated brethren. But this corner of my mind is mine alone. It was the only place we can communicate without the others knowing what is said.
You're not like them.
I'm a mistake.
No. They are. A terrible mistake. Help us.
I can't.
You can. Because you're more like us than you're like them. The others inherited the same flaw that Reese had. But you,
The others would destroy me.
not if you came with us.
You would do that.
If you were to come with us, and the time dilation device was reset with the new interface we brought with
And
us,
my brothers and sisters.
the Asgard device was never designed to destroy the replicators. For them, it would seem like a few days had passed. We'd have hundreds of years to solve their flaw.
What do you want me to do? I've made the necessary adjustments.
To what?
The time dilation device. I'm coming with you.
So this is what you're going to tell me.
The others are merging with their brethren, sharing what they've learned from you, but they will return soon. I've reconfigured the device. But you must enter your command code.
Guys, head back to the ship. Don't fire up the engines, but be ready.
My code is in, sir. I just need to set the timer. It'll take at least 2 minutes at a dead run for us to get to the ship, and 2 more for the engines to fire up.
That is far too long. If I leave, the others will know. They'll return before the device activates.
Then we set it off now.
No. We would be trapped with the others.
You can probably make it to the ship a lot faster than we can, right?
Yes, in a fraction of the time.
Give us a head start. If you arrive at the ship just before we launch, your absence won't alert the others until it's too late for them to do anything about it.
So set the timer for 5 minutes.
It's cutting it awfully close, sir.
I know that, Major.
You won't leave without me.
No. Head for the ship in a little over 3 minutes.
We're gonna double cross him.
1. Mark. Timer's running.
I don't know. Is that the right thing to do?
What have you done?
Nothing.
Where are the humans?
They've returned to their ship to rest.
They're trying to escape.
No.
Even as we speak, they're preparing to leave.
She promised.
It's not too late. I can read your mind. There's time enough to stop the machine.
No.
They're escaping.
There's still 2 minutes left.
No, my son. They've made a fool of you.
They won't leave me, she promised.
She promised.
We are beyond the time dilation field.
Were they all just standing still, like, pretending?
As soon as they've determined the replicator vessels escape.
You do realize what you did?
The right thing, Jonas.
I don't know about that.
You used his humanity against him.
Is what?
Jonas is right. It's exactly what we did.
He wasn't human. Get that through your heads.
Could have been the reason that you guys can stop the Lego monsters, though.
We all know what would have happened if those things had gotten out. Who's gonna stop them? We did the right thing.
I don't know about that.
I hope you're right, sir.
So do I.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. That's kind of sad. I mean, he literally could have been the reason that you were able to stop the Lego monsters. Like, they could have used him, but like, in a better way. Kind of sad. I feel bad for him. So now they can replicate into humans. They're potentially stopped for now. Don't really know how they get out of that situation. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought. Do you think that O'Neill made the right decision there? I'll see you in the next one.